Hey guys, welcome to another top 10 list. I'm not in my usual quarters. Well, I still am. I'm on my bed. I have a person sitting right in front of me. She's gaming right now, and she will not allow me to use my filming area. That's the beauty of being in a relationship. It's a give and take. I'm more of the giver. She's the taker, but that's how it happens. She's at the moment flipping me off right now. I give her the world, and she gives me a foot up the ass. Anyways, in this top 10 list, I'm going to be counting down. I think this will be a little fun one. My top 10 favorite YouTubers. Uh, I feel like this is like a cool thing to show people the videos I watch. Like what? Because I personally am a YouTuber. Like I bet some people are curious. Maybe no one's curious, but I bet some people are curious that what kind of people do I listen to? Do I watch movie related titles? Do I watch video game channels, political channels? What do I watch? I watch a little bit of everything. Honestly, if I was doing this top 10 list about a year or two ago, it would be completely different. Completely different. My YouTube taste has changed completely drastic over the past year or two. Um, Videos that used to interest me don't interest me anymore. Maybe it's the old age. Maybe it's just my taste now. I don't know. I watch different shit now, and you would think I watch a lot of movie content. I really don't. I only watch certain movie content, and I'll get into it. I hope people don't fully judge me. This is just what I watch. If you guys don't like these channels or you don't know these channels, I suggest give them a shot and check them out. So yeah, these are my top 10 personal favorite YouTubers without getting too biased. And as always, for a top 10 list, you got to have your honorable mentions, and I have a lot. Let's get to it. Sean Chandler, Austin Burke, Zach Pope, Colin Williams, Lauren Chen, Tim Cast, Idled Out, Rob Has a Podcast, Peridium, and Super Carlin Brothers. All honorable mentions, great YouTubers that I watch. And just go to the top 10 list. We did make my top 10 was my number 10. My number 10 is a channel called The Daily Dropout. The Daily Dropout is a prank channel. I have a lot of, heartache in my life and stuff. There's a lot of things about the real world that depress me. So sometimes I like to go on channels and just watch some laughs, get a good laugh here and there. And The Daily Dropout is one I like to go to for a good laugh because it's basically these like 20-something-year-olds and they just prank people. That's really it. They go to mostly a lot of colleges and universities and they prank people. They just say the oddest and weirdest shit and they do the weirdest shit and I applaud them for some of the guts these people have. The shit they do is just hysterical and I love it. I think a guy named Big Doss is the guy who started the Daily Dropout and stuff. I watched a little bit of his, but mostly the Daily Dropout I watch. I don't watch the Daily Dropout like all the time. I watch like maybe a couple of videos a week and stuff, but I think they're very, very funny and stuff. And yeah, I like prank stuff. I don't watch a shit ton of prank stuff. I know there's some people who that's all I watch is like prank videos on YouTube. That's not like really my thing, but occasionally I do. And when I go to a prank video, I go to the Daily Dropout. So number 10. Number 9, this is a big YouTuber that I still watch to this day. That's Jeremy Johns. Jeremy Johns is still a movie YouTube critic that I still listen to. I stopped watching a lot of the big YouTubers, the big movie critic YouTubers like the Schmoes. I thought they got kind of boring. Chris Stuckman kind of got dull. I still occasionally watch Chris Stuckman, but not really. The Flick Pick, I don't watch him anymore. There's like other ones out there too. I used to watch like pretty much it. Don't watch them anymore. There's a lot of channels I just completely lost interest in. But Jeremy Johns is, for some reason, I do like to watch his channel. I like his style. I like his humor, and I find that I have a lot more in common with him movie wise. And so I just really like enjoy watch Jeremy Johns, and I like that he does every month. He does like these journal entries that he shows like kind of like a day in the life of him and stuff. And honestly, that's what kind of made me get back into Jeremy Jahns, because I was slowly getting faded into not watching Jeremy Jahns anymore. But then when we started doing these monthly journal entries, I started getting like excited to watch them, because I find showing things in your real life is almost more interesting than the actual stuff you talk about on your YouTube channel. So that really got me back into Jeremy Jahns. So yeah, Jeremy Jahns, number 9. Number 8 is PlayStation Access. PlayStation Access is a YouTube channel that talks all about PlayStation content. And I love all the people that run PlayStation Access. They talk about the new titles. They talk about all the things that are coming out on PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Now and stuff. So I love everything about PlayStation. So I, of course, subscribe and listen to PlayStation Access every week. And they also do like a lot of cool little rankings and stuff. They're very fun PlayStation rankings and stuff, like ranking like video game bosses, and they rank like the most embarrassing video game bosses or the hardest platinum trophies and shit like that. Or they talk about like certain levels that are just impossible to play and everything. They do like very obscure rankings for PlayStation games, and I really enjoy it. And yeah, PlayStation X is one of my favorites. Number 7 is Movie Flame. Movie Flame does these essay videos talking about certain films and television shows. And what he does is he does a lot of Harry Potter stuff. That's why I really like Movie Flame. He takes like all these characters in Harry Potter and does these video essays about them and going into deep details of all these Harry Potter characters and stuff. And they're really interesting. Like, there's a lot of characters in Harry Potter I didn't know like a shit ton about, but I watched Movie Flame. He goes high in depth about these characters all in Harry Potter, and it's really good. But he does some for Star Wars, Avatar: The Lost Airbender, and a couple other TV series and cartoons that I watch. And I just love that how in depth he goes about characters and plot points in a lot of these movies and television shows. So I really enjoy watching Movie Flame, and I think he's a little underrated, so people need to watch him. All right, number 6. Number 6, we're getting to more political stuff. So this is when I think people are gonna almost like just like, yeah, I'm done with this. Number 6 is Abba and Preach. Abba and Preach are these two guys. I think they live in Canada too. They talk about political stuff. They get political. And the funny thing is, my number 6 and my number 5 are both politicals. But Abba and Preach are more like kind of on the centrist side. They're not really left or right wing. They have left wing ideologies, but they're more like center based. And that's why I really enjoy Abba and Preach. And they talk about like, you know, stuff that's going on in the world and stuff. And they kind of like bash feminism, which is what I kind of do and stuff. So it's very funny and stuff. They talk about things in sports. They talk about things that are happening in society nowadays. And it's really interesting. I don't always agree with them, but I agree with them most of the time. And I really like their input. And they're also very, very, very funny. And anytime they talk about the YouTube channel Jubilee, it is just fucking hilarious, because that YouTube channel is an absolute joke, almost as much as BuzzFeed is. But yeah, Abba and Preach, they're guys I watch almost every other day. I love their YouTube channel. Top 5. Okay, number 5. I really hope people don't get too angry at me when I say this, number 5, because a lot of people find this guy very polarizing. But I like his points, and I always have to watch what he has to say. I always want to know what he's going to say, so I watch him all the time. That's Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder is a straight conservative American, and I like to watch things on both sides of political spectrums, like liberals and conservatives, because I am more in the center, and I like to hear both sides. I don't go to one side because I feel like both sides are very flawed. Steven Crowder is very conservative, but he is probably the one of the. Actually, there's a lot of conservatives I like, but he's a conservative that I actually really enjoy listening to, because I think his points are very spot on. The things that I mostly watch about Steven Crowder is his change your mind. They're very controversial, and yeah, a lot of people don't like him. I understand why people don't like him, because the things he supports, I don't support the things he supports, but I like what he has to say, because we live in a time now people are scared of being freedom of speech. They're afraid of what to say, but he's not afraid to what he has to say, and I admire that. I I believe you should say what you know. I believe you should say what you need to say, as long as you're not like causing harm to like people and stuff. But he says very controversial things, and as much as people don't agree with him, I respect him for saying it. I don't always agree with him. I do sometimes. Like, yeah, it's very odd. I do agree with him on some very harsh points, but whatever. I do watch his channel a lot, so some people might not like that. I'm sorry, but I do. Let's get on a lighter note. Number 4, Ryan OToole, my buddy. This is complete bias. I just said in the beginning, try not to be biased, but completely biased right here. My buddy Ryan OToole, he's one of my favorites because he's without doubt my friend, and I watch his content. Almost every video he puts out, I watch it. I like his content, and I like to support a friend. And if we're talking about just channels I watch a lot, I watch him more than a lot of the big YouTubers, so had to put him on the list. So I know you're watching right now, Ryan, so you're welcome. Number 3, Mystic Gaming. Number 3 is Mystic Gaming. I really enjoy this guy. I just started getting into Mystic Gaming, and he talks a lot about PlayStation news. He talks all about the things that are happening with PS5 and stuff. Like, I don't know a single guy who knows more about PlayStation than this guy. Like, this guy he knows his fucking shit. But the thing I like the most about Mystic Gaming is his Platinum Trophy videos. He makes about a video a month about Platinum Trophies. Like, he's always playing a super hard game, and he goes for the Platinum Trophy, and he films himself doing the Platinum Trophy, and it's insane what he can do. Like, he always says that he's not a good gamer, but he like Platinum Trophies like Cuphead and Grand Theft Auto 4, which are some of the most hardest Platinums to do in PlayStation, but he does it. It's crazy. One of my favorite videos is when he did 30 Platinums in 30 days. It's one of his best videos, and that's what got me to subscribe to his channel, and I love anything he talks about when it's got to do with Platinum Trophies. I love it, because I'm a huge trophy hunter, and any videos about Platinum Trophies I'm watching. So that's why I really love Mystic Gaming, and I watch all his videos and stuff. So yeah. All right, top 2. Number 2 is the Russell Hantz Show. The Russell Hantz Show is all Survivor. As you saw in my honorable mentions, I watch Big Brother and Survivor-related content like Idled Out and Peridium. Even Rob has a podcast. But the Russell Hantz Show, I watch all his content, even though he doesn't get the love like some of those other channels. But Russell Hantz is one of my favorite Survivor contestants on Survivor, and I've even talked to him personally in real life. So I have a personal attachment, I guess. But I like his content because he's very straightforward. He doesn't try to be loved by everyone. He'll say his opinions, whether you agree with them or not. He'll just say his opinions, and I like that. I like that he just doesn't give a shit. Like, we need more people like that. Like, come on now, just say your real opinions. And he just straight up says them, and he talks about all the stuff that's happening now in Big Brother. Every week he talks about each contestant in Big Brother, and he analyzes each of their performances for the week and stuff. And he does that when Survivor's on TV as well. And he's doing like the top 100 greatest Survivor players in all Survivor. And I like that he didn't put himself on the list because, of course, he's trying to be not biased. And I just like his content a lot, and anytime he puts out a new video, again, I'm watching it. So yeah. Russell Hantz Show. Number 1, though. What is my number 1? Is it movie related? It is not movie related. I try to go with like the one that I'm watching the most of. Like, if you were told me again a year ago, number 1, I'd put like Chris Stuckman or Jeremy Johns or something. But the video I watch the most of is with the love of my life, Lindsay, and that's Let's Play / Achievement Hunter. But that is my number 1 because that's what I watch the most. I thank her very much for getting me into Achievement Hunter and / Let's Play. I just put both as a text. It's the same thing. So yeah, if you haven't checked them out, go ahead and check them out. They're amazing. If you play video games, you probably have heard of them because they're assigned with Rooster Teeth, so I think everyone knows who Rooster Teeth is. So yeah, I love watching their gameplays. I liked their backstage stuff as Achievement Hunter. I love all of them. I love all of them. Jeremy, I love Michael, Gavin, Jack, Jeff, Fiona, Fredo, the whole gang. They're all great. And yeah, top 10 favorite YouTubers. I hope no one's not watching right now and be like, why am I not on the list? It's if I apologize. I was going to put myself for every number, but I couldn't do that. But yeah, those are my top 10 favorite YouTubers. Those are the ones I just watch the most of. Like, these are the videos that I'm watching on my phone, on my break, when I'm at work, or when I go to bed and we put on the TV and I don't want to watch a movie or a show, we put on a YouTube channel. These are some of the channels I put on favorites. So in the comment section below, please tell me, agree with the top 10 list. If not, what are your top 10 favorite YouTubers? Like, it doesn't have to be movie related. It could be anything. Just favorite YouTubers in general. Give your thoughts and opinions. Comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.